So, I was just noting that I pulled out both of these Kali Ma cards because she's been very synchronistically popping up for me today. Now, both of these cards are from decks made by the same person. The artwork is by different people. Oh. Respectively. These are the decks: Kyle Gray, Keepers of the Light, and Divine Masters Oracle cards. Okay, so wanting to quiet the mind and come back into connection as best as I can with Kali Ma. So I was noting the difference in the dark and the light. And in this one, these flowers only bloom when the sun is out. They close up when it's dark. So if you're in the light, if you feel like you're in bloom, you're connecting to this version of Kali Ma. Facing fear, major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. I was noting the gold crown, the connection to the higher self. Now that I'm looking even closer, I'm seeing in particular the red and the blue are standing out to me. So being rooted in what you speak, being rooted in the words that you let flow through you. Believe them truly, be solid in that. Her third eye is open. With this crescent moon, she's comfortable with her emotions. With the way that it's connected, she's fully connected to her higher self. And a fire burns inside of her heart. She's passionate. She does what she does with passion. And this Kali Ma, you're in the dark, feeling angry, feeling filled with drama and fear. Cut the cords to drama, fears, and limitations. Divine severance. You're connected to Kali Ma through the stars. Oh, look at that shooting star looks like. Do you see that? Whoa, that is so cool. I can only see that in the camera. I can't see that in... Okay. Whoa. And again, with the throat chakra here. And I almost noted the green in here as well. Right? There's blue, and then there's some green in the crown. At least it appears green to me. And so also connecting to the heart chakra. And now that I'm seeing this and I'm noting on the throat chakra and the heart, here it's connected. So be rooted with the red and speak through your heart. In both cases. Oh my goodness. I might have to cut that out. Shh. Bright lights in the small city. Okay. The window is closed. Hopefully I cannot hear the birds. Alright, this is the deck that stood out to me whenever I turned around. The Star Dragon. This is my newest deck. Oh, Kali Ma, how fitting of you to choose. A dragon deck. You know what, I'm going to go ahead and read about her in this book. Oh, I opened up to Krishna, which was the page right after her, and I flipped one page and there she was. Facing fear, okay? Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. Kali Ma is the Hindu goddess of death and rebirth. She brings old cycles to an end so we can experience transformation. She is strong, fierce, fiery, and powerful. She is a strong, fierce, fiery, and powerful image of the divine feminine. Many have been intimidated by her, but she is a mother energy, and therefore completely loving. She's like a fierce mother protecting her child from harm. She has a dark energy like the night sky, but it consumes fear and leaves only love. She is the twin flame of the god Shiva, and has even been known to slay his ego so that he can reveal his true loving self. This is a time when you are able to look fear in the eye and move away from it. Fear is just energy, and energy can be changed. This can be an intense experience because the human self is so conditioned that it may be used to operating with fear present. When the fear is gone, it may feel as though an emptiness is there, but this is space for love and miracles to enter. You are being filled with the courage of spirit now so that you can move from this phase of your life to the next. Trust the process and call on Kali Ma to help you release your fear and step into a space that's strong, focused, and courageous. Wow, that's beautiful. Stepping up. Okay. Ooh, that one just came out in the last reading that I did from the Fire Horse. Kali Ma, releasing fear, transforming it into something beautiful, something useful. Beautiful is relative. Turning it into something worthwhile. What is your message to us, Kali Ma? It's still sticking out. The self. Look, gathering your power. Oh, look at that. 12. Okay, let's see. We're going to read from the book on this one. That is magnificent. Okay. I just opened right to it, but in the wrong language, so give me a moment. This book comes with many languages. 12. Okay. The self, gathering your power. Now the constellation associated with this card. Can I get it to focus? The constellation on this card up here is Serpens, the snake constellation. And the star associated with the herald, her, is Unu Kalhai, Kali, Alpha Serpentis. Okay. Now the wisdom that we're receiving from the herald, which is her. The wisdom of the herald. Ride the wave of life and harness your chi. Just like riding this fire horse we've got coming. Ride the wave of life and harness your chi. Build up your energy and never back down as you rise in strength and power. Come into your own and illuminate fearlessly. Facing your fear. Now is the time to gather your power and rise to the occasion. Go. And the wisdom of the dragon. It's all about you right now. Focus on yourself and allow the force of self-worth, self-knowledge, and self-empowerment to bubble below the surface until it pours forth into your outer world. Embody the spirit of who you truly are. It's time to go your own way. Proclaim my way or the highway. The Star Dragon Invocation. Take a day, a moment, an hour for yourself. Harness your power, reset, reclaim your rights and your knowledge of who you truly are. You'll reemerge recharged and more self-aware and determined than ever before. The power needs to come from within. Whew. Look at how bright that's shining. Oh my goodness. Wow. Look, here's the name I'm going to try and zoom in on. Unu Kalhai. See? Kali Ma. This. Anyways, oh my goodness. Let that power come from within. Yes. Is there any more from the dragon deck? That one was pushing its way out. Oh, Kalima. What a beautiful message so far. About facing our fears. Either facing them or just cutting cords to them completely. You know, sometimes you don't even have to face him, you just have to let him go. And once you let him go, you end up facing them and going, oh, whoa, it used to be a fear. 10, transcendence, achieving success. Wow, look at all this fiery energy coming out. Okay, the first time I saw this card, I thought to myself, wow, that is so Phoenix energy. And I believe that the constellation is the Phoenix. Let's read it now. Oh, this is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Okay, transcendence. Right, achieving success. Yeah, the constellation here is the Phoenix. And the star associated with the Herald. Sorry, I'm adjusting the cards. The star associated with the Herald is Anka, Alpha Phoenix. Okay. The wisdom of the Herald. Okay. The human on the card. It is time to shine and move forward in light and acceptance of who you truly are. Success is yours. Victory is yours. Let your light shine in a burst of glory as you spread your arms open wide to accept the power and joy of victory. You win. Now the wisdom of the dragon. It isn't just about winning and getting what you want. It's what happens after that. Time to go to the next level. Transcend, transform, and I add, transmute. Reach out and redefine yourself once you have earned your victory. Reinvent and renew. We are going out with a bang. Boom. The Star Dragon Invocation. Embrace each new successful endeavor and then transcend to reach untold new levels of satisfaction and appreciation. It's time to evolve, plot your course, steer your ship, and celebrate each new victory. Wow. So far, that is so bright. 15. I know some will fly out from this tarot deck. I just want a small amount, maybe one card to fly out. If it's a whole book, then by golly, Kalima. I don't know. This moon deck is really standing out to me right now. Okay. Going with this instead of the tarot. Okay, Kali Ma. What is the message from this moon deck? I can't take more than my hands can hold. The top one. Push through any insecurity. Oh my goodness. Yeah, to step into your truest self, you have to push through any insecurity. Didn't I say I wanted flyers? Did I just take one that didn't fly out because it felt right? Now they're all trying to fly out. Knock, knock, knock. Okay. Oh, take inspired action. Take a reality check. Full moon in Capricorn. Full moon in Virgo. I said knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Oh, I didn't realize I was going to get a couple of full moons flying out. Yeah. That bright light shining down. Alright, what are we reading here? With take a reality check and take inspired action, which came out in the last reading I just did. That Kali Ma came out in. Take inspired action was about listening to your higher self, but being practical with it. You know, and with the full moon in Capricorn, take a reality check. It's just reminding of the practicality. Push through any insecurities as you dive into this new version of yourself. Take all of those emotions that it's going to well up inside of you. Turn them into something practical. Take inspired action on them. Gosh, just so bright. Light yourself up with them. The background of this one is really calling me to this deck because of the back of the cards. Okay. Oh my goodness, what lights you up is what was there whenever I just flipped out the deck. And I'm taking that feels important because I was literally just saying about how bright it is, how light it is. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're going to do what lights us up as we step into this new authentic version of ourselves. We're letting our fears go. Cutting cords to drama, cutting cords to the past. Not only taking a reality check, but stepping into our new reality. You could have built this version of yourself in the past. Where do you need to align your life? What's not aligned? You've got so much power here to use to find that alignment, to get back on the path. I don't know if I was saying it out loud or if I was just thinking it, but I was just thinking about how you've probably built the version of yourself that you're trying to find already. Even if it's not in this life, you could have built that version of yourself in the life before this. And that's why this life that you've been in so far has been so uncomfortable at times. Is because you've already lived lives where you've transcended where you are now. You know, you've played other versions of the game where you've made it farther than you are now. What in your life do you need to take action on? What in this reality do you need to take inspired action on? Oh, in order to get back in alignment, to get back on path, to get back on that cosmic alignment. Wow, even with the windows closed, those birds are loud now. This must be important. Oh my goodness. Wow. Anything else? Okay. Good thing those burnt out. Alright. Page of Wands reversed and the Eight of Wands. Okay, Page of Wands reversed and the Eight of Wands. Literally take inspired action. You've got a lot of choices. At least that's the way that I read this, okay? Got a lot of things to choose from. A lot of skills. A lot of interest. A lot of passions. A lot of things you're good at. But you've only got one arm. You can't choose from all of them. What's unaligned? Or where do you need to read between the lines? Where do you need to get back on track? Get back on track. What message do you need to hear? What lights you up, especially with the wands being all of fire energy? You know? And also I'm counting, the total wands here with the 8 plus this, you've got 9. And 9 is all about completion. And which of these is going to make you feel complete? And you don't want to grab the one that's going to be the short end of the stick. That one's going to burn, the one that's going to burn you out the fastest. You don't want that. You have to be careful about which one you choose. Careful about what you step forward with. Because once you do step forward and take the leap, you're going to be the fool again. And this wand here is going to be the staff that holds your bag of tricks. You know? Before you find a nice altar to lay them out on and become the magician and learn how to use this wand. But you have to pick your wand, Harry. The wand chooses the wizard. Oh, and that's so important. Okay, so the wand chooses the wizard. Which means that this path has chosen you. It might not be something that you've chosen. And that might be so important to remember here. This might not be one of the things on the list. This 9th thing that completes you, it might be almost like the 4 of Cups, you know? You're focused on all of these. Meanwhile, this one's over here being handed to you and you don't even realize it. The wand chooses the wizard. Your purpose has chosen you. You don't choose your purpose. But you do have the choice in taking the inspired action in this reality, in what your purpose is, doing what lights you up, doing what gets you fired up, taking that energy to align your life. Push through the insecurities, face your fears, cut the cords, and let go of the drama. And if it causes you more drama, let go of it. Get back on track. Get aligned. Oh, I don't even know where to put them. This is truly magnificent. I'm leaving this right here. My dog agrees. She says, thank you, Kali Ma, and thank you, everyone who watched this. Wow, this has been a message I'm going to have to really listen to, because that was a lot to take in, a lot of energy moving through. Thanks.